Is self-pleasure just sex for one? From a neurological perspective, the answer is a hard no. It is a completely different operating system.
Let's examine this from every single possible angle. Wait, scratch that. Some angles are better left unexplored.
First, let's shatter the myth that an orgasm is just an orgasm. So, physiologically, sure, the peak feels similar, but the neurochemical aftermath? It is a completely different world. Now, the study by Brody and Kruger zeroed in on prolactin, and let me tell you, this is not just a simple hormone. It's linked to stress relief, profound healing, and that deep sense of comfort and satisfaction you feel after a truly significant event. And the research shows, after partnered activity, prolactin levels are found to be a whopping 400% higher than after solo activity.
So, why is sex generally considered more thrilling?
When it comes to solo activity, it's high control plus high predictability. And what does that give you? A comparatively lower dopamine spike. Real sex, on the other hand, involves unpredictable touch and interaction. It is high uncertainty. And here is the secret. When your brain faces uncertainty, it floods the system with much more dopamine.
But wait, it gets even more interesting. The research doesn't stop there.
Picture this. Spain, 2022. A massive study involving over 1,300 adults, digging deep into the link between solo habits and sexual satisfaction. This study revealed two distinct theories, the replacement theory and the complementary theory. Essentially, men often play the replacement role, while women tend to embrace the complementary one. For men, if solo play becomes frequent, it often correlates with a lower level of satisfaction with their partner. Conversely, for women, engaging in solo activity often leads to higher levels of satisfaction with their partners. Men, being highly visual, often find solo activity a quick fix for arousal. But here is the catch. If it becomes the primary release, the brain starts to see genuine relationships, which demand effort and emotion, as significantly less appealing. Women, conversely, use this time to explore their bodies and learn exactly what feels good. They then apply that knowledge to their relationships, creating a beautiful, positive feedback loop.
So, as you can see, we are wired quite differently. Check the link in the description.